Okay, everybody. 2016, October 25th. And yes, indeed, we are most definitely running out of 2016. We are closer to 2017 than we are to the beginning of 2016. Be that as it may, this is going to be a feature. You won't see this anywhere else, except for in the original movie, which is Cages Without Keys, starring Susan Day and some obscure sacrificial lamb woman. All right, I'm gonna go run this, but then I'm gonna go ahead and precede it. I'm gonna go ahead and follow it with the product of this movie, this fictional 1975, circa 1975. I'm gonna run it a little bit. I'm gonna go get a beer while this runs.
Hey, my point. Oh no, it is never the phone. I don't want to go. No, wait a minute. My point. I got shafted. Oh man, won't turn you down? I polish up my attitude like it's a bright, shiny new apple. I am straight arrow with them for 1 year, right? That's right. I help staff with the new brides. I do everything that I am supposed to do. I earn my 4-month time cut. I got it coming to me, right? Why'd they turn you down? Someone snitched that I was smoking grass in my room. Really put that dumb chick on. Do you like it here, Susie? Oh, God, gee. Yes, ma'am. I would rather be here than Disneyland. You should have been there. Thanks. What's happening? Tommy got turned down by the review board. Oh. Pity. Yeah, ain't it? And it's all because some bride in this cottage snitched. Now, I figure that bride cost me about 4 months of my life. So when I find out who did it, I'm gonna hurt her. Stay.
I did this video. I rendered this video from a very nice Susan Day video, Cages Without Keys, and that's the way the black woman is. They have chosen their oppressors. They have chosen. Okay, let's go with this. I'm gonna go here. This is, I mean, that video. This one was from 1975. You hear that? That is the programming of the modern black woman. Masculine, lesbian, loves white women, loves to touch their hair, loves to sit with their legs wide open. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Oh, here you go. This is the following video came from this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TNN, Raw and Uncut, where you get nothing but news delivered to you with no filter and no script by none other than Tommy Sotomayor. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to TNN News Raw. I'm your host, Mr. Tommy Sotomayor. Well, I have a shirt with a hair-hatted hooligan, although this is not a hair hat. Chewy grew his own hair. It's not the same I can say about a lot of these DSEs. Now, people are asking, what is the BT1000 DSE? Well, that's the dark skin edition. Any of the BT series models or model series, no matter if it's 1100, 900, 800, or the BTX, the Origins, the DSE are always the worst ones. The DSEs are uncommonly stronger than usually the average bear. The average niggly bear, to be perfectly honest. The DSE is the dark skin edition, and the dark skin edition typically does not have an empathy chip or sympathy chip, just fucks up shit, is what it does. It feels bad about the way its exoskeleton was covered, and so what it does is take it out on the rest of the world. Now, this is a DSE by the name of Joyce Alfred, and it was sent to me. This story was sent to me by my girl Melody. Melody said, I want you to see this story. Now, Melody is a dark-skinned woman, too. She's a fan of the show. Now, Melody's a very beautiful woman. She doesn't have those self-esteem issues that plague these other women, which cause them to sound like niggas you used to smoke cigarettes with. But in the process, she also doesn't have this need to want to prove to the world, well, I want you to watch this video, what this woman was trying to prove, because, well, she said she threw a temper tantrum. Beauty shop. Dark-skinned woman. Just watch it.
First of all, that woman says what you see in that video is her acting in self-defense. She felt that she was in trouble, so she felt real threatened. That's why she was doing what she did. Like you said, she's talking to us tonight, claiming she's the real victim.
All right, Mr. Light-skinned, gray eyes. Since your last name is Baskerville, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor and release the hound. A Bastardville, of course. Bastard. Roll it.
There are no excuses for touching anybody's things, vandalizing anybody's things. But to be portrayed as...
All right. Let's stop it right here for a second, because we're going to go back to the movie. When she's in front of the parole board and she gets denied. When they get around white people, they freaking are polite, they're well spoken. They are different than their freaking normal behavior. It's duality. It's manic. It's unstable. It's duplicitous. When
I regret that we have had to meet again so soon, Tommy, and under these circumstances.
Mr. Watkins, I'm really sorry about what I did. I know better. I used my time in meditation to think about my attitude, and believe me, I'll never mess up like that again.
Well, I certainly hope not, Tommy. It is the recommendation of this board that you spend one additional year in this program.
That's all for now, Tom. Thank you. School is a place.
This is a fictional story right here, but this is not fiction. This is not fiction. This is something that happened, and this is something that's normal with them, and they were made by this. He's before. I mean, in 1975, I was 15 years old, and there were so many beautiful. She could have been beautiful, but they probably made her for this role. Look at her. Same as this.
Woman on a rampage over $12 is just completely mind-boggling.
Joyce Alfred is the woman in this video going off inside the beauty hair and wig store on 8 Mile in Detroit, fighting with the 69-year-old owner and other workers. She claims the video doesn't show her being dismissed with her son by her side, saying everyone there was rude and treated her like a second-class citizen as she tried to bring back shoes.
But I had a temper tantrum. So...
And you admit that's wrong, though, right? As a mother and someone with your background.
Absolutely.
The owner of the store told Action News that chaos started after Alfred refused to exchange her merchandise, instead demanding a cash refund, the owner claiming it was over $12. What we don't see, she claims, is her physically being dragged back into the store as she tried to leave, being held down by workers after she knocked over a mannequin.
They started grabbing my arm to keep me inside the store. At that point, they were, lock her in, keep her in, we're going to call the police. Okay, call the police, that's fine. But you cannot kidnap a person. That is an unlawful imprisonment.
Outside, she's being held by one man and throws the owner to the ground, but according to Alfred, that's because they took her keys and purse, and that was the only way to get them back.
That was the only thing I could think of to get my keys back. So, yeah, I grabbed her, and it looks bad. I'm like, wow. Right? But my adrenaline is gone. And you guys are trying to lock me in this store. It's not okay.
She also claims there was never any offer to exchange those shoes. She did file a police report, but she says she does not know the status of the investigation. For now, we're live in Detroit. Aaron Baskerville, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Aaron, for that.
First off, Melody, thank you for sending me this. Second off, I like being proven correctly, and I'm being proven correctly a whole lot. This happened in Detroit, America's Toilet Bowl. America's Toilet Bowl produces all kinds of shit. This is Joyce Alfred. Did this in front of her child. Many of us black children were subjected to our mothers being dumbass whores in front of the rest of the world, being violent, belligerent, and stupid. This was all done over some damn shoes that cost, you guessed it, $12. Just like the story that I put on Sotomayor TV 2 was a story about a woman acting a fucking fool at Church Chicken over about $8. Now these black women, and you guys know it, they will act a slap fool over something minuscule, something minor. It's the weirdest thing in the world. But then again, Reese told us a long time ago about the BT-1000.
That Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever.
That's right.
You did.
It's the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. And the children are learning to be this way. Now this woman body slammed a 69-year-old woman. She talked and spoke like many black women as well. Okay, I may be able to see something wrong in what I did, but it's mostly your fault. How many of you men have dealt with black women who speak just like this? Okay, I can see a couple things I did, but it's your fault. You caused me to do it. Just like that nigga that said he gonna kill me. He said, well, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. It might be wrong to say I'm gonna kill you, but you pushed me to it.
Okay. You know what? I love Tommy Sotomayor. He's the reason why I do my videos. And my teacher told me to get into it. He gave me a C. Fucker. But he, you know what? He taught me this. I didn't come into the class looking for love and respect. I came looking for knowledge. And I learned how to do this. So we're going somewhere. I think this is 31 minutes right here. We're gonna go ahead and use the beginning of this, but I'm gonna use this as a resource. Look at she's more man than she's acting, but they taught her. There must have been some kind of man on the scene who said this is the way you walk with confidence and blah 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 blah. I'm not going to use too many words.
Hey, my point. Oh no, it is never the phone. I don't want to go. No, wait a minute. My point. I got shafted.
Man.
Oh man, won't turn you down? I polish up my attitude like it's a bright, shiny new apple. I am straight arrow with them for 1 year, right? That's right. I help staff with the new brides. I do everything that I am supposed to do. I earn my 4-month time card. I got it coming to me, right? Why'd they turn you down? Someone snitched that I was smoking grass in my room.
I didn't quite hear that. Okay, you were doing something and somebody told. I don't keep secrets, all right? If you want to do any fucked up thing, anything that's nefarious, that's, you know, untoward, let's look up nefarious. Goodness gracious. This video, it's going to have to be like part 1, part 2, part 3. Let's look up nefarious. Nefarious. You're doing something nefarious. Something nefarious. Typically of an action or activity, wicked or criminal. All right? Don't do that shit in front of me. Because I'm not going to keep your fucking secret. Early 17th century from Latin nefarious, from nefas, nefar, wrong. All right? You're doing some fucking wrong shit. Don't fucking involve me in it. Just don't let me smell it. Don't let me see it. That way I don't know. Don't tell me any secrets. All right? Keep your secrets to your damn self.
Really put that dumb chick on. Do you like it here, Susie? Oh, God, gee. Yes, ma'am. I would rather be here than Disneyland. You should have been there. Thanks. What's happening? Tommy got turned down by their review board. Oh. Pity. Yeah, ain't it? And it's all because some bride in this cottage snitched. Now, I figure that bride cost me about 4 months of my life. So when I find out who did it, I'm gonna hurt her. Stay. I said out. We got a long score to settle, woman. You're crazy. You've been trying to have me busted all year. You've been opening up my mail. You've been planting stuff in my room.
Oh, but now you cost me 4 months of my life. I didn't do it. Like you didn't wipe out that 74-year-old drunk who was trying to sleep it off in the alley.
Okay, let's bring this one back. Let's bring this back. Okay, they can always make a reason. They can sound very, once they do this, I can't stand the motherfuckers.
Video is her acting in self-defense. She felt that she was in trouble, so she felt real threatened. That's why she was doing what she did. Like you said, she's talking to us tonight, claiming she's the real victim.
All right, Mr. Light Skin, Gray Eyes. Since your last name is Baskerville, I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor and release the hounds. A Bastardville, of course. Bastard. Yeah. Roll it.
There are no excuses for touching anybody's things, vandalizing anybody's things. But to be portrayed as a woman on a rampage over $12 is just completely mind-boggling.
Joyce Alfred is the woman in this video going off inside the beauty hair and wig store on 8 Mile in Detroit, fighting with the 69-year-old owner and other workers. She claims the video doesn't show her being dismissed with her son by her side, saying everyone there was rude and treated her like a second-class citizen as she tried to bring back shoes.
But I had a temper tantrum. So
you admit that's wrong, though, right?
What did she say? At a temper tantrum. Let's look up tantrum. We're gonna definitely have to tantrum, uncontrolled. All right, you mugs can read. Typically in a young child, but you know what? She had a tantrum. But she said it really fast, but I heard your ass. I'm going to make another video and slow this shit down.
Saying everyone there was rude and treated her like a second-class citizen as she tried to bring back shoes.
But I had a temper tantrum. So
and you admit that's wrong, though, right? As a mother and
we got to look up temper. Just so stupid. Motherfuckers use words they don't have any idea what it means. A person's state of mind seen in terms of their being angry or calm. Temper your behavior. Tempered steel. Temper the heat. They're angry. They're whatever. I'm not trying to convince you motherfuckers because you're stupid. You're stupid and you want pussy, so you accept anything that these things do. So she had a temper tantrum.
As she tried to bring back shoes.
But I had a temper tantrum. So
and you admit that's wrong, though, right? As a mother and someone with your background.
Absolutely.
The owner of the store told Action News that chaos started after Alfred refused to exchange her merchandise, instead demanding a cash refund, the owner claiming it was over $12. What we don't see, she claims, is her physically being dragged back into the store as she tried to leave, being held down by workers after she knocked over a mannequin.
They started grabbing my arm to keep me inside the store. At that point, they were, lock her in, keep her in, we're going to call the police. Okay, call the police, that's fine. But you cannot kidnap a person. That is an unlawful imprisonment.
Outside, she's being held by one man and throws the owner to the ground, but according to Alfred, that's because they took her keys and purse and that was the only way to get them back.
That was the only thing I could think of to get my keys back. So yeah, I grabbed her and it looks bad. Right? But my adrenaline is gone. And you guys are trying to lock me in this store. It's not okay.
She also claims there was never any offer.
Okay.
We could go in together. That's not why you're here. I have a connection outside. I know how to turn me into nothing hot in my room. We could make a fortune. And I'd go half with you. Oh, yeah? Well, here's your half in advance. Help from me some more. You're gonna open up my mouth some more. You're some... All right, what happened here? Washington needs a little time to sort things out. 1 week of meditation in Sea Wing. Meditation? You take that funny time word and you stick it in a tree. You call it solitary. It's solitary.
I don't like Hillary Clinton, but she's right. She is right. Motherfucking need to be brought to heel. And then the liberals will, you can't be doing that to them. She's playing both sides, but she's right.
Not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but
I can tell you. Let me talk about why. Because the single mothers, single black mothers, and the motherfuckers that you made. And I don't. You know what? If you don't like my language, don't listen to my videos. But she's right. They're super predators, and they came from these motherfuckers. This fictional chick that you mugs made.
Passed away. Give you my thoughts.
If you, this is the average one today.
Roll it.
Let me tell y'all what just been on my mind. What really killing me, like all these folks all up in our family being like, okay, what does it matter if my dad did have pills in his car? That's none of y'all business. I know when my dad gonna lose control of no car. My dad can drive real good. And anybody a fool if they believe all that about how the police allowed to take his money and all this. But all I can say is everyone mind their freaking business, cause honestly, all y'all doing is worrying about the wrong thing. Everything but the right thing.
we have to bring them to heel. First, 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 we have to bring them to heel. 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 Bring them to.
You found out anything? I'll know something this afternoon, but we both know who it is. Hey, tough guy. 4 more months, you'll be out of here. Come on, don't mess it up now. Joyce.
Today is October 25th, 2016. Go down to the College of Charleston. go to King and Calhoun and watch how much the black women there love the white women. And I love them too. I love white girls. But I'm a man. There's always that one black woman walking, but today they don't have the afro. But like yesteryear, they will run their hands through their hair. I know what's going on. I love white girls too.
In my manger, huh? Well, if I don't, who will? Hey, you guys, I got my weekend furlough. And you know what? I'm gonna see him. Yo, man. Yeah. Hey, did you get my clothes out of the dryer? Oh. Does Mrs. Little know that's where you're going? No. My pass is to visit my aunt. But I gotta find out about my father. I mean, he's been sick the whole time I've been here. That's why he hasn't been up or written to me or anything. What?
These are the liberal white girls that love black women and love the attention that they bring. This is how you're going to end up. But I'm going to use this video again because there's a lot of content here. But I'm going to finish out with this. I love Tommy Sotomayor.
I need help for my babies out here in the motherfucking cold. Cause we about to go to a shelter. And I put everything. In this raggedy bullshit asshole. I don't have nothing. So guess what I got? My motherfucking piece. There it is. I'm a mother gonna defend.
Do not believe me. Do not believe anybody else. Make your own videos. Do your own research. Notice the way they speak to you.
Can't complain.
Notice the way they speak to you and the way they speak to them. Especially men. I'm talking about men that look like me. I don't know if I can find a picture of me right now, but let's see. This is me. This is me. They treat me. I'm not gonna. I think you know. They're not nice to me. But this is the way they speak to them. They're polite. When they're talking to one of them or one of these guys right here, they're nice.
I'm making fried chicken today. So what? I mean, come on, this class is really ridiculous. What's fried chicken? Dry eggs, 1 cup of flour, big cup. What are you in here for? Robbery and assault. You want to see my deadly weapons? I was a tough hammer on the streets, man.
You don't look tough. 1.5. I mean, I know you are, but you don't look it. How did you become?
Oh, man. You want to hear about the poor black child who got shuffled from family to family?
Oh, there's always an excuse. Because nobody else had problems except for them. No one else experienced the rain. Nobody else experienced the pain except for them. This is too much content for the time frame, but don't believe me. Make your own videos. Do your own research, like she is. I mean, like this story is. Do your own research.
How did you become?
Oh, man. You want to hear about the poor black child who got shuffled from family to family, who got taught in one of them by a crazy dope fiend lady about how to be amusing while the man of the house was gone? You want to hear about my dope arrest? You want to hear about my friend I lived with for 2 years and loved, who got shot down one night in a gay bar? You really want to hear about that? Shoot, girl. I had it easy compared to some. I mean, you ought to hear Rosie's story.
How do you keep going? How do you keep saying here?
Easy. I don't let anyone lay their trips on me anymore. Hey, Valerie.
That was the beginning. 1975. This is 2016. You do the math.
Need help for my babies out here in the motherfucking cold. Cause we about to go to a shelter. And I put everything in this raggedy bullshit asshole. I don't have
Oh, Matthew Stafford jersey.
nothing. So guess what I got? My motherfucking piece. There it is. I'm a mother gonna
So I like to see your videos explaining why all this is good. I like to see your videos about your research, your definitions. Not your opinion is the lowest form of education. Good night.